Before we get started today, I wanted to go ahead and look at more gameplay of Melty Blood Type Lumina. This is a fighting game coming up, and I am somewhat excited for it. I didn't play the other ones, but I have a lot of experience playing with the characters. Have you guys played Mugen before? Mugen is I don't know if it's on Mac, but it's a open source PC program where people, it's like a fighting game engine, and people grab things from everywhere and just put it into one game. I used to have a lot of fun with that back in the day, and Melty Blood characters were all over that. I had no idea where they were from. All I knew it was Melty Blood. I didn't know it was a visual romance. Visual romance novel. It has a ton of lore, so it's a new fighting game coming up, and some new gameplay popped up, like a 3-minute match for some characters: Noel, Roa, Hisui, Kohaku. So we're gonna be looking at these two today, and this game comes out September 30th, so pretty much 10 days from now. So I think today I'll probably make a final decision whether or not I want to try this. I really want to get into a fighting game. A little too late for other stuff like Tekken, Dragon Ball Fighters. I want to be there like launch day, you know, and have fun with all the characters and, you know, grow with the community. I kind of want to go more into fighting games. So I think King of Fighters, I did a reaction on King of Fighters, and people hated it. They hated the game. And I think it's not the game necessarily, but probably the practices and controversy around it. I don't know much about that. Unfortunately, my video got downloaded like hell because, wow, I was excited for a new fighting game. I didn't know all the backstory. I still don't. So enlighten me if you want. So we're going to check out some stuff, and yeah, I'm pretty interested in this. So let's just look at it. 3 minutes of Noel Vs Roa. All right. Ooh, so it's super anime. It's super anime. And I don't think it has like insane gimmicks, right? It's just like probably like some EX bars, meter, specials, you know, pushback blocks, maybe some counters. Nice. Look at this. Noel and Roa. Alright, so you can see Noel, she actually has some of her own, what do they call? Currency down there. Knives. Magic circuit. The backgrounds are, well, at least this specific background is very, how would you say, bare. Not a bad way, but it doesn't distract from the characters, right? That's what I kind of like what I'm seeing here. It's just a straight 2v2, sorry, 1v1. I don't know if there's going to be like tag team stuff, but it looks just like one of those old school type of fighters where it's all just, you know, character matchups and just, you know, picking 1, 2, 3 characters and just learning them and just being really intricate. So this is going to be one of those games where I think every character kind of plays the same. Like they're pretty balanced offensive, defensive for the most part, and then their specials is what's going to truly make them stand out in their roles. I think this is one of those type of games. So you can see here it's like nothing fantastical, right? But it does look good. I like when they activate some EX moves. You can see some of the character portraits in the background pop up as well. I think that's pretty neat. Okay, basic timers, a wind thing up there. So man, I don't know much about the story. Maybe, you know, I'll try to refresh myself. Maybe like a couple days beforehand, I'll find like a video or something. I'm sure this is like a hardcore audience, right? Hardcore audience. Otherwise, they wouldn't be making this game. And I'm sure there's gonna be a nice YouTube video condensing the whole story. And then with that story, maybe we can pick our character that we're gonna like. But I think this will be fun. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. I hope it's not a full 60 game. $59.99. Don't be that. Please, please don't be that. $39.99? Maybe? So I'm primarily getting it just to learn characters, have fun with the new game. I do have a fight stick. It's like buried underneath some stuff. I'll grab it when the game's close to coming out and show it off. I think I got a pretty good one. I forgot the brand. I think it's definitely a Hori though. But yeah, I don't know how many characters. I don't know what other modes there are. But you know, it's weird. I have a sort of attachment to the characters, especially the guy with the knife. His name starts at the end. Was it Nish? It's like Nishi or something? He like used a knife. Romance novel game. Look at that. Noisu. And I think like fighting games are just really good for like streams if people are interested in them, because it's not like, you know, what I'm doing now, which is crazy long RPGs, which is so hard to get into unless you know what's going on or I explain every single step of the way. So like fighting games and MOBAs and, you know, a lot of competitive games, I think they're really, really good for, you know, not only highlight videos, tutorial videos, but also just streams. You know, like, you don't have to know what's going on here. You just know two people go in and you fight. It's when you start to get into the intricacies and learning each character and all the systems and when it's so hyped that you're going to be like, damn, this is some high-level gameplay. Oh, this guy's learning. Maybe I'll hang out, you know? So I'm interested. Very interested in seeing how this will play out. So yeah, this is another example of the background not being overly dramatic. I guess that's what I want to say. Overly visual. You can just focus on the two characters. You know, you can have some animations back there, but man, some freaking games, man, it's just too much. It's a little too much. I think they're having some sort of clashes when they both attack. I don't know if it's both hitboxes at once, or if they're both using like a high attack or a low attack, or the same power level of attack that's clashing. So I can see that. Looks like there's going to be a ton of combos to learn. It's going to be a pretty much a traditional fighter. It's not going to be crazy gimmicky. It'll have its own, look at that meter down there. So they'll have their own, like I said, EX bar. Some characters will have some, you know, resources, currency to use during battle. Maybe slight stat changes. One's a little faster running, more HP, more attack, etc. But yeah, I think it's going to be just a very chill one to get into. It's going to be one where it looks simple, but I think the high level players are going to definitely destroy newbies like me. I don't know, I just like the style. It's not too crazy. I'm just excited to get my hands on it and give it a go. Pew, pew, pew. There's like this little moon thing here. I think I wonder what that is. It goes up a little bit when it looks like when you're doing damage, it's going up. So when it fills up, maybe you get some sort of meter, like some sort of special, like, what the hell is this, dude? She transformed into something. A lot of these maids and nuns and witches. Man, what is happening? Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll look at one more video. If I go to the website. Arc drive finish. And it's also a good game to play with anyone who jumps in the stream who wants to, you know, hang out, try out some stuff with a newbie. I think the lobbies are going to be good as well from what I saw from the screenshots. So there's a good amount of fighting games coming up, or at least I'm excited for. There's this one. There's the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, which is less than a month. Then the King of Fighters, I think early next year. I think Tekken 8 is going to be announced, or maybe it leaked. Yo, tight. Look at that air grab. Was that a command grab? Putting like some, hold on. Look at this. Whoa, what was that dodge move? So weird, so weird. Alright, you got any more? Maybe we go down here. Melty Blood Type Lumina. Let's just see what pops up. The first one here. So we just saw this one. Announcement 2 months ago. Why Melty Blood is going to save fighting games. See, people are excited for it. All mechanics have been leaked 9 hours ago. Whoa. Just what is it about anyway? There you go. I'm excited to look at these. Alright, so yeah. Maybe in a couple days we'll look at some videos such as maybe this, see what it's all about, and we'll check it out. But yeah, it looks like something we're definitely gonna try out.